Javelin throwing, one of the oldest forms of athletic competition, traces its roots back thousands of years to ancient civilizations. The sport's origins are deeply intertwined with the history of hunting and warfare, where the ability to hurl a spear with precision and force was a vital survival skill. Over time, this practical activity evolved into a competitive sport, celebrated in ancient cultures such as the Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians. In ancient Greece, javelin throwing was a key component of the Olympic Games, which began in 776 BC. The Greeks revered the javelin as a symbol of strength, skill, and precision, and its inclusion in the Olympics reflected the sport's importance in their society. Unlike modern javelins, the ancient Greek version was made of wood and often tipped with bronze. The thrower would use a leather thong called an anchyle wrapped around the shaft to achieve greater distance and control. Javelin throwing was not only a test of physical prowess, but also a demonstration of technique, with athletes competing to see who could throw the javelin the farthest. As the sport spread throughout Europe, it underwent various modifications. The Romans, who adopted many Greek practices, included javelin throwing in their military training. It was a key skill for soldiers who needed to throw spears effectively in battle. Over the centuries, javelin throwing continued to evolve, with different cultures adding their own nuances to the sport. In medieval Europe, for example, the javelin became a popular event at fairs and festivals, where knights and peasants alike would compete for prizes and prestige. The modern version of javelin throwing began to take shape in the late 19th and early 20th centuries as athletics became more organized and standardized. The sport was officially included in the modern Olympic Games in 1908 for men and in 1932 for women. The javelin itself underwent significant changes, with the wooden javelin eventually being replaced by a metal-tipped, aerodynamic version designed for optimal flight. The rules and techniques were also refined, with the introduction of a run-up before the throw, allowing athletes to generate more speed and power. The history of javelin throwing is not just a story of athletic achievement, but also a reflection of human ingenuity and adaptability. From its origins as a tool for hunting and warfare to its place in the modern Olympic Games, the javelin has been a symbol of human strength, skill, and the pursuit of excellence. This ancient sport has captivated audiences for millennia, and its legacy continues to inspire athletes around the world. Born on January 2, 1997, in Mian Chanu, a small town in the Punjab province of Pakistan, Arshad Nadeem's journey to becoming a world-class javelin thrower is a tale of extraordinary talent, determination, and resilience. Growing up in a region where cricket dominated the sports scene, Arshad's discovery of javelin was almost accidental. He was initially drawn to the sport of cricket, like most young boys in Pakistan, and played as a fast bowler. However, his exceptional throwing ability caught the eye of his coaches, who encouraged him to try his hand at javelin throwing. Arshad's natural aptitude for javelin quickly became apparent. Despite having limited access to proper training facilities and equipment, he began to excel in the sport, thanks to his powerful build and innate understanding of the mechanics of throwing. Recognizing his potential, local coaches and sports officials started to support his training, albeit with modest resources. In 2015, Arshad's talent truly began to shine on the national stage when he won a gold medal at the National Youth Championships in Pakistan. This victory marked the beginning of his rise to prominence in the sport. He soon started competing in international events, representing Pakistan in various competitions across Asia. Despite facing tough competition and often lacking the sophisticated training available to his international peers, Arshad consistently performed well, earning recognition as one of Asia's top javelin throwers. A turning point in Arshad's career came when he won a bronze medal at the 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. This achievement was a significant milestone, not only for Arshad but also for Pakistan, a country that had not seen much success in athletics in recent decades. His performance caught the attention of the global athletics community, and he became a symbol of hope for Pakistani sports, a country that had long struggled to produce world-class athletes in disciplines other than cricket. Arshad's success continued to build momentum, culminating in his participation in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics held in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Competing against some of the world's best javelin throwers, Arshad delivered a remarkable performance, finishing fifth in the finals. Although he did not win a medal, his throw of 86.29 meters was a new national record for Pakistan and solidified his status as a top-tier athlete on the global stage. Following the Tokyo Olympics, Arshad dedicated himself to improving his technique and strength, determined to break into the elite ranks of javelin throwers. He began training under the guidance of foreign coaches, who helped refine his technique and introduced him to advanced training methods. With each passing competition, Arshad's throws became longer and more precise, setting the stage for his historic achievement in Paris. The 2024 Paris Olympics were a watershed moment in the history of athletics, particularly for the sport of javelin throwing. As the world's top athletes gathered in the City of Light, all eyes were on the Javelin event, where a new generation of throwers was poised to challenge long-standing records. Among them was Arshad Nadeem, the pride of Pakistan, who had emerged as a serious contender for the gold medal. Leading up to the competition, Arshad had shown remarkable form, consistently throwing beyond 85 meters in international meets. His preparation for the Olympics was intense, with a focus on improving his strength, speed, and technique. His coaches had worked tirelessly to fine-tune every aspect of his throw, from the run-up to the release, ensuring that he was in peak condition for the biggest stage in sports. On the day of the Javelin finals, the atmosphere in the stadium was electric. The competition was fierce, with several throwers posting impressive distances. Arshad, however, remained calm and focused, drawing on his years of experience and training. As he stepped up for his first throw, there was a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. The crowd watched in awe as Arshad unleashed a powerful throw that sailed through the air, landing just shy of 90 meters. It was an impressive start, but Arshad knew he had more to give. With each subsequent throw, Arshad pushed himself harder, adjusting his technique and fine-tuning his approach. The tension in the stadium mounted as the competition progressed, with the lead changing hands several times. As Arshad prepared for his final attempt, he knew that this was his moment, a chance to make history. He took a deep breath, visualized the perfect throw, and began his run-up. With a powerful burst of speed, Arshad launched the javelin with all his might. The crowd erupted as the javelin soared through the air, reaching an incredible height and distance. When it finally landed, the stadium fell silent, waiting for the official measurement. Moments later, the announcement came, 92.97 meters, a new Olympic and world record. The stadium exploded in celebration, as Arshad Nadeem became the first Pakistani athlete to set a world record in athletics at the Olympics. His achievement was a testament to his unwavering determination, hard work, and the support of those who had believed in him throughout his journey. Arshad's record-breaking throw was more than just a personal triumph. It was a moment of immense pride for Pakistan, a country that had long yearned for success on the global sporting stage. Arshad Nadeem's name was now etched in the annals of Olympic history, and his legacy as one of the greatest javelin throwers of all time was secure. His story became an inspiration to millions, showing that with dedication and perseverance, even the loftiest dreams could be achieved. As Arshad stood on the podium, gold medal around his neck, he knew that this was just the beginning of a new chapter for javelin throwing in Pakistan, a chapter that would inspire future generations to reach for the stars.